All right, Johnny boy. Hey, wrestling fans. Welcome back to Figure 4 Radio here on FlintTalkRadio.com. I am your host, Xavier Justice, and I am excited to be here today on a beautiful day here in Flint, Michigan. Folks, that was music brought to you by a local artist by the name of War. Make sure you check him out. He's on Facebook. We'll be featuring some more music from him in the upcoming future. But folks, enough about that. We have got a lot of things to talk about today. We've got a huge show coming up this Saturday night at the Flint Masonic Temple. We've got a television show that's been airing on the CW network for the past 7 weeks. And we've got a whole summer full of huge events coming to a ring near you. Ladies and gentlemen, first I want to start off by talking about Last Rites 4. This Saturday night, live from the Flint Masonic Temple, Pure Pro Wrestling will invade the bricks and bring you Last Rites 4. Now, this card is stacked to the T. We have got, the best wrestlers all across the state of Michigan, some from other areas, other states. We've even got a guy coming in all the way from Russia just to fight here in Pure Pro Wrestling. So, folks, you need to get down to the Flint Masonic Temple. Let me tell you about some of the matchups. First of all, a big one signed. Father Time will step into the ring against Grizzly House Jones. The Time Lock versus the Bear Hug. Folks, this is going to be an epic matchup. Both of these guys have wrestled each other in the past. Grizzly House Jones has won some matches. Father Time has won some matches. So now they're going to find out once and for all who is the top man. Also, you're going to be seeing a huge tag team matchup between the Beefcakes and the Evans Boys. The Evans Boys are going to be riding their hogs into town on the bricks that night, Saturday night, the 25th, and they're going to be squaring off against the self-proclaimed fittest tag team here in Pure Pro Wrestling, the Beefcakes. Now, on to our main events. First and foremost, me, Xavier Justice, will be stepping into the ring in an epic last man standing match against my arch nemesis, Dingo Brown. If you were fortunate enough to catch the last show at the Masonic Temple, I think it was maybe 6-8 weeks ago, maybe longer, I don't know. I got hit hard pretty good that night. But I'll tell you what, that show was epic, but if you were there, you know that the score was never settled. I did win the match, but it was in favor of a disqualification. And folks, you know me, I don't like to win that way. So we're going to settle the score on the 25th of May, Saturday night, downtown Flint, Michigan, on the bricks. You don't want to miss this one. Last man standing match. 2 men will enter, 1 will survive, and I'm going to take bets right now. That's right, because it's going to be me. But I will say this, a last man standing match is one of the most brutal matches in professional wrestling, okay? Anything goes. There's no disqualifications. You can literally use any object in the building to get your man down. The name of the game is keeping him down on the ground for 10 seconds straight. If you're able to do that, well, you get the victory. So we're going to settle the score Saturday night. Me, Xavier Justice, Dingo Brown. You don't want to miss it. Now on to the main event. This is the match that has got the internet abuzz. This is a match that all the dirt sheets are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Ring of Honor superstar Jimmy Jacobs has not been seen in Pure Pro Wrestling for over a year. He is making his return, and he is making it in an absolutely epic fashion. He will step into the ring, and he will fight for the Michigan State Heavyweight Championship against none other than the Bay City bad boy, Sebastian Rose. Folks, you don't want to miss this one. This could easily be the match of the year, and we've had a lot of amazing ones in this 2013 season, and we've got several more to come, but this is the one that everyone's talking about. For the first time in history, these 2 men are going to step into the ring. Now, before we talk about that title match, I want to play a short video about Dingo Brown versus Xavier Justice. Take a look at this playing right now. John, did it queue up?
No, it didn't. It's like that new window thing that just propped up and screwing me up on these
Well,
video
hey,
links.
we're still working out the kinks here. It is my first day back in several weeks, so you'll have to bear with me. But if you want to catch out that video, it's live on our website right now, www.prowrestlingatitsfinest.com. There's a lot of hype about this show right there on the website. In fact, the entire card is listed on the website. You can see some good videos about some of the matchups. You can also catch a glimpse of the PPW Power Half Hour. Folks, you can catch our television show on the CW network every Sunday. If you're up late, Saturday night, you can catch it Sunday at 1 a.m., but also it'll be on in the afternoon at 12:30 p.m. 2 showings in 1 week. Folks, the Power Half Hour is something you don't want to miss. In fact, coming up this week on the Power Half Hour, you're going to see Dickie Bronson versus Grizzly House Jones, an excellent matchup that was filmed at Centerline High School at last year's Centerline Slam, so that's going to be a great one to check out. But folks, let's get back to Last Rites 4. Once again, that date is Saturday, the 25th of this month, because it's a Saturday. You need to get there. Masonic Temple, downtown, on the bricks. Last Rites 4, Jimmy Jacobs versus Sebastian Rose for the Michigan State Heavyweight Championship. You're going to see Dingo Brown and me in a last man standing match. You're going to see epic tag team matchup. Father Time and Grizzly House Jones are going to lock horns again. It's just going to be an action-packed night. Seats are only $12 for adults, $6 for students. Folks, you're not going to find a cheaper seat anywhere with the amount of action that you're going to be getting. It's definitely bang for your buck. So make sure you show up on the 25th. Also, coming up this summer, we have several events, so make sure you stay tuned to our website at prowrestlingatitsfinest.com. Now, let's talk about one other thing here. I don't know if you'll be able to pull it up since it's part of somebody else's site, but folks, if you log on to mlive.com, which is the Flint Journal's webpage, you're going to find an amazing article written about Pure Pro Wrestling, and it tells a little bit about the journey the company's taken over the past 8 years, building its way up to its newfound success with the television show and our extensive schedule. So make sure you check that out. It's a great read. You get to learn a little bit more about the inside of our business and the inside of Pure Pro Wrestling. You find out about what some of the wrestlers go through on a daily basis, and you find out what I went through on a daily basis and what I continue to go through on a daily basis to make all of this happen. So check it out. It's a great read, mlive.com. I want to give a special thanks to Ross of the Flint Journal for writing that incredible article. He actually came down to the Justice League here on Clow Road and in Flint, and that's where we train. I've trained Father Time there and a lot of other wrestlers there. And he came down and he took some pictures and he did the whole article. He even had the gumption to get into the ring, get some pictures. I lifted him up. It was quite a day. But believe it or not, the photographer, she was all fired up. She claimed that she could handle it, so she wanted to see what a slam felt like. So I said, okay. I picked her up and I slammed her. She didn't really like it that much, so needless to say, I think she'll stick to photography. But all in all, it was a great experience with the Flint Journal, so I can't thank you enough, staff at the Flint Journal, for covering us for all these years. You're a big reason why we've been successful here in Flint. Without your coverage, people wouldn't know about it. So, you and others of the television stations, it being on the news and things like that, the radio stations covering us, it's been all a part of the journey and the process of letting people know about it. We are grassroots at its finest, and it's been a long ride, and we're just getting started. So, folks, you're going to see a lot of great things coming up here with Pure Pro Wrestling. Make sure you stay tuned at our website. You watch Figure 4 Radio every week at 4 o'clock here on flinttalkradio.com. And between those two, Flint Talk Radio and the website, you're going to find out everything you need to know about Pure Pro Wrestling. You're going to see upcoming events. You're going to be able to order tickets, merchandise, the whole thing. And also, we have a mobile app now. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I would have never thought that we'd have a mobile app, but guess what? We do. Pure Pro Wrestling has a mobile app, and it's downloadable right now for free. We're not going to charge you for this stuff. We're going to give you a free mobile app courtesy of String Theory Software Incorporated, located right here in Flint, Michigan. This team of professionals is extremely, extremely talented with what they can do. They do website building. They make their own video games. They just do a number of things. So make sure you check into String Theory Inc. and log on to the Google Play Store, and you can actually download the Pure Pro Wrestling app for free. It's only available on the Droid phone right now, but we're currently working on another version for the iPhone. Eventually, we'll be hooked up with both sets, so you'll be able to get up-to-date information. You'll even get things that you can only find accessible on that iApp. And of course, we have good old Facebook, the way of the world, the way everybody talks to everybody now. So make sure you find us on there, like us, Pure Pro Wrestling. I do have to inform you, there is one in North Carolina. It's not us. We're Pure Pro Wrestling Michigan, so find us on Facebook and hit like, and you can follow information about PPW there. We put a lot of pictures up from our previous shows and up-to-date news stories that maybe you might catch a little sooner than what you would on the website. So we've got a lot of ways to find out information about Pure Pro Wrestling, and right now we are scheduling for the fall and spring season right now. So if you are sitting at home on your computer right now and you want Pure Pro Wrestling to come to your school or your child's school, bring our free anti-bullying program there. Make sure you get a hold of us. You can email us. You can contact us on Facebook. You can call us directly with the number listed on the website. But make sure you get in touch with us. Start getting a hold of us now because we are scheduling and we are filling up fast. We've already got several schools lined up for the fall. We do have some more dates open and some that are available, but you need to get a hold of us now. Also, we're taking bookings for festivals, for fairs. We're even doing birthday parties. It'll be a birthday that little Susie or little Timmy never forgets. So make sure you stay in touch with us. Keep up all the information and come to the event this Saturday night. It's going to be huge. You're not going to regret it. $12 for adults, $6 for students. Bell time at 7 p.m. downtown on the bricks at the Flint Masonic Temple. Folks, if you haven't caught a wrestling event there, it's incredible. It's such an amazing environment to catch a wrestling show. It's a beautiful venue. It's an historic building. It's actually over 100-year-old building. Inside is basically a ballroom that Pure Pro Wrestling sets up the entire ring and everything else up with. And we put on an excellent show. And folks, if you haven't seen it yet, if you've only seen the TV show, if you've only caught us online, you need to take the time now and get your butt there. We've got 7 huge matches scheduled for that night. We have the top stars in Pure Pro Wrestling coming in. You know, guys like the Mysterious Movado, Austin Mannix, the Big Deal, Cody Manning, Hades, Father Time, Grizzly House Jones. I'll be there. And we've even got a bona fide international superstar, Jimmy Jacobs, Ring of Honor star, will be in the house. This man is a former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. He's currently the leader of the faction known as Scum on Ring of Honor, and he's making some huge waves in the wrestling world. He doesn't get to come to Flint very often, so folks, make sure you get an opportunity. When this comes around, don't pass it up. Buy your tickets now. You can get them right online at ProWrestlingAtItsFinest.com. Now, John, I'm going to have you go ahead and flash those flyers again real quick. We're going to go ahead and give you a rundown real quick. There we go. This is for the Last Rites 4 event. Once again, this Saturday, there's all your information. This information, again, not to drill it in your head or anything, but it's at ProWrestlingAtItsFinest.com. Also, folks, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, America's Best Value Inn. That's located in Grand Blanc on Hill Road. We also would like to thank, once again, String Theory Software, Inc. We want to thank FlintTalkRadio.com. And, of course, we got to say hi to Lisa Quaid. And a good friend of mine, yes, Miss Juju Daly. Yes, I got to say hi to you, too. How are you, hon? And, yeah, so it's been a great day here at Pure Pro Wrestling. We're going to go ahead and sign off. We're going to see you on Saturday. We're actually going to shoot an episode of Figure 4 Radio right here. Or sorry, not right here. We're going to leave the studio. We're going to take it right to ringside. We're going to be there shooting live from the Flint Masonic Temple. We're going to record that. We're going to post it. You're going to see some pre-show coverage. You're going to get to hear some feedback from some of the wrestlers that will be competing that night. You're going to hear about their matchups, the people they're stepping in the ring with. So you don't want to miss that. Tune in and keep track of Flint Talk Radio because we've got an amazing, diverse lineup of shows here, and we will be giving you more information about the Pure Pro Wrestling events coming up through the website as well. And don't forget to check out the Flamin' Pit Show and some of the other great shows that are located right here on FlintTalkRadio.com. So thank you for tuning in today and this short return here on Figure4Radio.com or Figure4 Radio here on FlintTalkRadio.com. You can see I'm a little out of practice. But we're going to be back here each and every week at 4 p.m., Wednesday at 4 p.m. You can watch us through the website. You can watch us on Flint Talk Radio. And what are we hosted on now? What's our What's our web host now where you post the videos?
On Ustream.
Ustream, yeah. So
Ustream.
you can even catch us on Ustream. All the replays will be on there and the whole nine. So keep
On
up with
YouTube
us.
and on YouTube as well.
Yeah, on YouTube as well. So, you can catch up with us pretty much on anything that's out there social media-wise in the internet. So thank you for tuning in. We will see you this Saturday night at ringside. And if you can't make it down to the show, make sure you check out the web preview. Check out the PPW Power Half Hour on the CW Mid-Michigan Network. Folks, it's this Sunday, 1 a.m. or 12:30 p.m. Pick your poison. Until next time, I am Xavier Justice. We'll see you at ringside.